Out of the classroom and onto the picket line. Today marks the first of 16 strike days at schools in Scotland. Now teachers in England and Wales are set to join them, with more than 90% voting to walk out in a row over pay. 7 days of strikes, national and regional, will start on the 1st of February. One of those who will be leaving the classroom is Frankie, a newly qualified geography teacher from London.
If there's better incentives and benefits offered towards teachers, you'll find that you'll get better qualified people who are specifically qualified for their subjects coming back to schools. It is a tough decision to make, but like anything, someone should just look at the bigger picture and think, in the long run, who is going to benefit the most? And I think with these strike actions, I think the students will benefit over a long period of time.
Around 300,000 members of the National Education Union were balloted for strike action. It says a 5% rise is not enough.
Certainly since 2010, it's the biggest number of the pay rise. But when you talk about the gap between the pay and inflation, it's the biggest gap. So actually the pay increase this year is the biggest pay cut that we've had since 2010.
The government has called the walkout unfair.
If we pay inflationary rises and then bake in inflation, then it's not going to help anybody. It is deeply disappointing for parents, for children, and it will have an impact which is not really fair when you consider all of the disruption that they had during the pandemic.
The Olympus Academy Trust in Bristol manages 9 schools with 800 staff and 6,500 pupils. They've already started working on contingency plans.
At the moment, we don't know what the impact will be. We will do our best to carry on providing education and keep schools open. It's not us who are setting the pay tariffs, they're set nationally. Therefore, that's quite a difficulty for us.
Head teachers in England and Wales will aim to keep the schools open, but it's clear there is going to be disruption. Strike action by teachers comes at a difficult time. Schools have only just really got back into the swing of things after around 2 years of disruption caused by the pandemic, and nobody in classrooms really wants to go back to online learning. But that may be the reality for parents and school children in just a few weeks' time.
I think they do an amazing job, and if they're not paid and then they end up leaving, then we're going to have less teachers overall.
Obviously need to do homeschooling, look after the kids, we've got work to think about. So, I don't know, mixed.
Happy at the same time because I can get my work done quickly, but also not that happy because I won't be able to see my friends and stuff.
How would you feel if you had to do online learning again?
It's hard for the parents, but it's sometimes fun for the kids, sometimes not, because as I just said, you can do your work quickly and then play games.
Not all ballots resulted in industrial action. Votes by head teachers and support staff in England failed to reach the strike threshold. But the fact is, vast numbers of teachers will begin walking out next month. This latest public sector fallout has now reached the classroom. Dan Whitehead, Sky News in Bristol.